All right, buddy, sit down. I gotta ask you something, and I need you to be honest. When was the last time you actually sat down? Like really sat? No phone in your hand, no TV on in the background, no thumb hovering over the TikTok icon just in case things got boring for 3 seconds. I'm asking because I think we're in the middle of a massive heist, a silent robbery, and the thing getting stolen. It's our kids' attention spans, but honestly, it's ours too, we just don't want to admit it. So I want to try something, a little experiment. I call it the one video, no scroll challenge. Stage 1, the setup. Okay, so imagine this. You're sitting on the couch. Your kid is next to you. No iPads, no phones, just you two hanging out. You decide to put on a movie, a classic, something with a slow burn, a story that actually has to, build to something. Now here's the first test. How long until that kid asks, what happens next? Not because they're invested in the plot, but because they're bored of the pace. This first stage used to be easy, like 90s easy. You'd pop in the Sandlot or Home Alone and the kid was locked in for 2 hours. Today, stage 1 is the warm-up. I'd say 80% of kids fail this stage before the opening credits are even over. They're already looking around for a second screen. And you know what? I can't even be mad at them, because we did this. Stage 2, the scrolling reflex, moving up the difficulty scale. Stage 2 is what I call the dead air test. You're in the car, 5-minute drive to the grocery store. No music, no podcast, just silence. Or maybe you're waiting in line for coffee, just 90 seconds of nothing. Watch the hand, watch the thumb, it starts twitching. It's like a phantom limb. The brain is screaming, why are we not scrolling? There's dead air, we need the dopamine now. This is where it gets scary. We're not even choosing to scroll anymore. It's a reflex. It's like a muscle spasm. And if we, the adults who grew up without this stuff, have that muscle memory, imagine what it's like for a kid whose brain is literally still wiring itself. Stage 2 is where the average person goes, okay, maybe I have a slight problem. But if you made it past that without reaching for the rectangle, you're doing better than 55% of us. Stage 3, the deep reading challenge. All right, stage 3, this is the killer. This is the test of deep focus. The kind of focus you need to actually read a book, not an audiobook at 2x speed while you do the dishes. I mean, sitting in a chair, looking at words on paper, and letting your brain build the world. Now here's the subtle part. The apps aren't even fighting fair anymore. They've got algorithms that know your kid's brain better than you do. A book doesn't have a For You page. It doesn't autoplay the next chapter in 15 seconds. It demands that you stay. Only about 30% of kids can do this easily anymore. And I'm not talking about little kids. I'm talking about teenagers, high schoolers. They'll tell you they can't do books. And we think, oh, they just don't like reading. No, buddy, it's not that they don't like it. It's that their brain has been trained to physically reject the pace. It hurts to sit still with one thing for that long. That's stage 3. Did you make it? Or did you feel that itch to check your notifications just while I was describing it? Stage 4, the boredom breakthrough. Now, stage 4. This one changes your life, I'm serious. You ready? Put the phone in a drawer, turn it on silent, not DND with the allow repeated calls exception. Silent, and then do nothing. I mean it, sit on the porch, stare at the wall, wait for your kid to get out of practice without having a screen to stare at. Just be there with your thoughts. Are you kidding me? That sounds impossible, right? It feels like torture. Our brains scream, this is a waste of time. I could be learning something. I could be optimizing. But here's the secret that 92% of people miss. Boredom isn't the enemy. Boredom is the factory where creativity is built. When a kid is bored, they don't stay bored. They build forts. They pick up a guitar. They stare at the clouds and think up crazy stories. But if we and they never get to stage 4, if we constantly fill every microsecond with a highlight reel, they never learn to be bored. And if you can't be bored, you can't think. If you can't think, you can't create. You just consume. Done. Congratulations to the superhumans who made it through this script without opening another tab. If you actually sat here, listened to me ramble for a few minutes and didn't pick up your phone, your attention span is fantastic. For the rest of us, it's not about deleting the apps or moving to a cabin in the woods. It's about realizing that the heist is happening. It's about protecting those moments of boredom for our kids and for ourselves. So hit me in the comments. Did you make it through all 4 stages? Or did you fail at stage 2 because your thumb started twitching? Let's talk about it. And if this video actually made you put your phone down for 5 minutes, hit that like button so I know I'm not just yelling into the void. Subscribe if you want to join the fight to get our brains back. Later, buddy, go touch some grass.